Okay.
It's about 10 seconds away.
All right.
And then see, it goes green here.
Yeah. So that's the green indicator?
Yeah.
So we are now live.
You don't have to share the link?
Or
It's coming up here.
Alright, I'm gonna check it.
oh, good, it caught the cigarette. That's excellent.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, hi everybody. Stephen Myatt here, George Massad and Eric Brazeau. This is our first official run for Proud Man Canada. We're moving our videos away from Facebook and other social medias solely for YouTube, where we can talk a bit more freely without having technical difficulties, which I'm sure many free speech people can understand. A few things to discuss. One, a rally coming up in Ottawa, December 16th. Run by Jesse James, who is running a Wake Up Canada rally. I'm going to read a piece right here off of his GoFundMe page. This is to be known as the Wake Up Canada rally, Saturday, December 16th, 2017, in lieu of the massive and reckless overspending via the current Liberal government under Justin Trudeau. The location of this temporary skating rink located on the grounds at Parliament Hill comes at a cost of $5.6 million. And there are even more hitting costs. While the world's longest natural skating rink, the Rideau Canal, is just, 10-minute walk away?
Oh, if that, yeah.
Yeah, the longest one practically in the world, free for us to use, and we're going to have one. I think Justin Trudeau was saying you have to book about a week in advance, and it's
40-minute time limit?
40-minute time limit for, what, $70?
Yeah, and you can't go fast.
No.
No, not at all. You can't.
No, I can't think of
breaks.
a better use for that money, but that's just me.
Yeah. You know what? How many rings do you think I can fucking build? I can get a crew to build for $5 million fucking dollars.
Right?
Every fucking neighborhood that fucking needs fucking that wants one could have one.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
you can feed like all of Ottawa for a year. All the homeless in Ottawa for a year for $5 million.
Probably
What?
more.
Oh
You
fuck!
buy 2 cans of
fucking
ravioli.
Toronto and Montreal and Ottawa for $5 million.
Yeah,
Feed all the homeless in those 3 major cities.
we could house them.
Yeah, you can build a house.
Yeah.
for
We
them.
could house them for that cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Put them into a job program, help our veterans, help our seniors, ones who need actual care, like our diabetics who haven't cut recently. I don't know, that's just the way I would spend $5.6 million on a skating rink.
Yeah, exactly.
To commemorate our 150 years in Canada, but according to Trudeau, we have no core identity.
None.
Near the end of his quote here, this is in no way focused on the rink itself, but on the reckless spending since the Liberals
Yes.
took office, including the latest $2 billion going to a third world country, $2 billion of Canadian pension fund money that should never be touched for anything, let alone to send somewhere else. Absolutely. What was it? We sent, $5 billion to the Chinese, and they just screwed us over for that trade deal.
Oh yes. They laugh real hard at us now.
I didn't see Communist China throw a big parade for Justin Trudeau, but they threw one for Trump.
Funny how that is. Eh?
Yeah.
Funny how that is.
Yeah,
The tough guy gets the nice parade and a warm welcome.
The-
The supposed bad guy.
the bigot
Yeah,
racist.
just because he's standing tough for his country.
Yeah.
Like, no, he'll make a fair deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a fair deal that benefits his country first, like
Yeah.
as it should, but allows profit.
No, the
and allows-
Chinese, and even in their culture, they respect strong leadership, and he's putting America first, and they respect him for that. That's just good business,
Yeah, Trudeau in his fancy socks there.
which has been screwed over. So now China's going to be claiming money back from us, which we owe them, which we can't afford because we've sent countless billions of dollars overseas to help other people's infrastructure. Have you walked up Ottawa downtown lately? The sidewalk is
Messed up.
like this.
All that tunnel underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Something wasn't well planned, or they just didn't go deep enough. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a bad idea.
No, it's
Just to pull it underneath the Rideau Center.
I hate to use the word, but it's in that sense. It's deplorable what
Yes.
they've spent the money on. I know
Oh,
that's
yeah.
our little go-to word now.
Yeah.
And the budget. Oh.
So again, the rally is December 16th, run by Jesse James. Look him up through our friend list or look up him on Facebook. There's another event. The Northern Maidens are going to be distributing clothes to the homeless. Eric, can you tell us a bit about that?
Mitten.
Yeah, they're gonna be going around with hats and mittens and stuff, and scarves, and just handing them out to the people that don't have any downtown in their local communities. Here in
Okay.
Ottawa, in Moncton, I think Quebec City, and I think I even got a couple of Northern Guards assisting, and they will be handing them out in their community with cards.
Perfect. And what's is the email called?
NorthernMaidens@gmail.com.
northernmaidens@gmail.com if you want to help with a donation.
Yeah, gmail.com.
At
Yeah.
gmail.com if
Yeah.
you want to help with a donation or help send clothes. The Northern Maidens are going to be helping distribute mittens, socks towards the homeless in downtown Ottawa and also in Moncton, New Brunswick. Northern Guard concert, September 3rd, 2018. That's,
Yeah, we're
Ooh.
actually yeah,
Northern
we've
Guard
actually picked a
concert.
date now. Yeah, we're moving forward with this. We actually picked a date for our benefit concert we want to throw for the vets.
Okay.
So we're calling out for anybody who would like to participate and stuff to get in contact with us, whether they play music, whether they can contribute as a vendor, as a food vendor. We'd like to get as many people involved as possible for this because we want to raise all money for Veterans Association in our community. We're going to pre-pick it. We're going to go through proper channels and see which one needs the most attention at the moment and try and focus our whole event on that.
And that is solely a Northern Guard event.
Yes.
Okay, so
Sponsored
for
by
those who just tuned in, a Northern Guard concert, September 3rd, 2018. Has location been decided yet?
It's going to be here close to Gatineau.
Okay.
But the exact, it's an outdoor venue. The exact location is going to be revealed probably by the end of February with further details and certain bands that have already agreed to play.
All right.
Wow. That's really cool. And for those who just tuned in, if you can explain again what we are raising the money for.
Veterans.
For veterans.
Yeah.
So that's what, helping them acquire their medication,
Well,
food?
there's one program that went around on in conjunction with the radio stations here, which was Guitars for Vets.
Okay.
We'd like to use those funds to pay for the music lessons for those vets to play those guitars properly and vocal lessons or whatever, because we believe music will go hand in hand with the therapy and all that.
Wow. So you are asking for volunteers? You're
Volunteers, bands, anybody who wants to get involved at any different level, whatever they can bring to the plate. Just the only thing is, if you commit to it, let's get her done. We want serious people involved.
That's really cool. I'm really glad. So that's why I joined, because the Northern Guard wants to do more. And when they say they're going to do something, they actually do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
It's none of this talk. It's actual action.
Yeah, and like as Northern Guard, like our role, basically, besides being like survivalist and protecting rallies and providing the protection for anyone who wants to speak. I mean, as long as it's not like something that we don't. But what I want to say is like we're not there to police anyone. Basically, like we're just there to provide the security to people, and that's what makes the Northern Guard like
Makes
very
them different.
special.
Yeah. Makes them different from these other people.
And you know
And-
what? And like with this patch, right? This patch represents one thing, what we stand for. Other than Northern Guard, everybody comes from different backgrounds, different beliefs.
Yeah.
This is Second Chance Club. We form from many of us from SO and other backgrounds and other clubs and stuff, and together we just believe in standing up for what's right. Never mind,
Yeah.
you know, putting a label like patriotism or whatever.
To
which is-
do what has to be done.
yeah, just to
You
do
know?
what has to be done.
Yeah.
Stand up for what's right and say, you know what? No, you fucking spoiled brats over there. You have no fucking sense of what's coming in life. We're not
Mhm.
gonna allow you to fucking trample over these people and wreck their fucking day.
Yeah.
Bottom line, you need a fucking spanking. Fuck.
That's why me and George barely have any friends our age. We don't think like the rest of our millennial generation.
No.
Millennials, but
Yeah, no. Born in the wrong time.
yeah, we are
Yeah.
wrong dimension.
Go back to the concert, actually. You could play.
Yeah, I mean, I might. I don't know. Like,
I'm serious. We want everybody,
yeah, it could happen.
every
I mean,
kind of local band, French,
Mhm.
country, rock, hip hop. We don't care because it's not about our personal taste. It's about raising enough money to make a difference for these veterans.
Yeah, and we're gonna promote that.
The people who
very-
provide us with our freedom and protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better way to show them support? Why does it only have to be one day a year where we stand, yes, of course, in
Absolutely, yeah.
remembrance.
It's not just thoughts
But
and
do
prayers.
something for them. You know, I like it. I really
Thoughts
do.
and prayers are nice, but you have to do something.
You have to, yeah, you have to go and show. Like we, you know,
Yeah.
it used to be that way. You know, it wasn't just the Remembrance Day. There was a parade when you came home. There was, you know, people were proud that their cousin or their uncle or was serving.
They sure as hell were not living on the street.
No,
No.
no,
No.
They came home and the families welcomed them and their friends would, you know.
Yeah.
And just it sucks so bad that we actually have to come out and say, whoa, like.
This
Really?
is wrong.
Yeah, really? Like,
You know?
we have to voice this? Like, it should be common sense.
Yeah. For those who just tuned in, thank you for joining us on Proud Man Canada. We are moving this away from Facebook to this YouTube show entirely, because that way we won't experience any more technical difficulties.
We won't get zucked anymore.
We can't get
basic
zucked on
terms,
here.
Basic terms. Won't get zucked.
Northern Guard Creep Squad.
Yes.
We're gonna be catching some creeps.
Now, Steve, you might want to take the lead on this one.
Well, for all of you who are familiar with Creep Catchers Canada, the Northern Guard is taking over that field.
Yes.
I'm sure there's other still branched off out there, but we are starting that brigade of people who want to help us catch creeps, catch pedophiles, catch child predators. We want to get these people off our streets and protect our children.
As well as women abusers.
Very good one.
We want to expose them.
Yeah.
Expose them
get
for
them
who
out
they
there.
are, for the cowards they are.
Yeah.
There's no reason to include like any physical damage, punch a lady in the face. Like, come on. Especially not the mother of your
I mean,
child.
unless it was like,
Yeah.
No.
unless it was self-defense, there's no reason whatsoever.
Which is probable. It is probable that can't happen. But let's be honest,
But,
most
like,
of the time,
yeah,
No,
it's,
like
it's-
we're talking about,
Yeah.
the abusers, and we need to expose these people.
Absolutely.
And public shaming
Yeah,
seems to
as-
work a lot.
well, as Canadians, we should stand up, especially in this time, in this country. We should not be allowing this to happen.
No.
Less than 20, 30 years ago, if there was a predator in the area or a guy just beat the crap out of his wife, someone would go knock on all the doors, there'd be all the men at that guy's house.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like
And,
torture.
and why was
You know?
that? Because it was the right thing to do.
Exactly.
It was an upside down fucking bizarro world.
Yeah, no, protect those who need protecting, especially children. Children are innocent. Those freaks out there that touch them, who do anything to children.
Yeah. No.
Just,
And I think most of us will actually enjoy doing this, catching these people and exposing them. But
Yeah.
we're going to go through all the legal proper channels. Like, we're getting lawyers on board and stuff. So,
Yeah.
so everything, we're not going to break the law doing this.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not vigilante work. This is going to be done
And we're
properly
not out to
a
physically
T.
harm these people. Like,
No.
no. That's not what it's about. It's to public.
We want to
publicly
expose them,
shame.
basically.
Yeah, expose them and,
And, like,
publicly shame them.
And like,
Yeah, and
basically-
get them to where they need to be, behind bars.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
know?
And if it's exactly. And if it's serious enough that it's a crime, yeah, sorry. Here's the evidence. You're going to jail. Sorry, but like,
Yeah.
no pass and go. This ain't fucking Monopoly. This ain't a game.
Yeah, no, I really like that. I'm sure that there's many people out there who actually, this is actually a perfect example for those who are living in the boons, for instance. They want to be a part of this movement. This is their chance to be able to help out because they don't have to leave their house.
Exactly. this
We
is their
do
vote
it for
me.
you.
Yeah.
We'll go and
contact
meet
us.
them.
Yeah.
I'll be
exactly.
Cynthia going to meet whoever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
we'll,
whatever
Yeah.
we catch. This should be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah,
A
man.
whole new chapter.
That's how the Northern Guard rolls.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it gives people in the Northern Guard have to prove themselves, which is what I like. You don't just get a T-shirt and that's it.
No,
Boom, boom,
exactly,
bam. No, you have to
exactly.
earn that patch.
Exactly. And it just makes it feel more structured, like you're more a serious part of a serious group. That's my own.
You're
personal
part of a
thing.
very strong brother and sisterhood.
Yeah, like we fully support each other. So if you've earned that by doing something, by participating in the Creep Squad, or coming to a rally, or doing protection, or doing an online campaign, like not everybody's made to go get a fucking shot in the mouth.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel that's my role. I will stand on that front line and I will fucking defend.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel comfortable at.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna ask somebody that's good at doing online campaigns to come and fucking stand next to me and take that shot in the mouth if I know,
Yeah, no, exactly.
Everybody brings a special role to
Mm.
the Northern Guard.
In other news, you both saw President Trump declare Jerusalem
Yes.
as the capital of Israel.
Yes.
That is very interesting.
That's very interesting.
Many presidents have promised that they were going to do that in their campaign, but never followed through. But of course, Mr. Trump is
A man of his word.
a man of his word, and he's different from the big poi political players. He's a person first,
Yeah.
which is what I like. And he went ahead and he did it. I was not expecting him to do it now. I wasn't even expecting him to do it ever.
That was
to be
very
honest.
fast.
He followed through.
Like even Obama promised that, and he's been there for like 8 years and never done that.
Mr. Barack Hussein Obama
Yeah.
promised many things,
Yes. Yeah.
Fake
Exactly. Fake.
but Mr.
Fake
Trump
news.
did it. We're already actually starting to see in stories, even from our contacts out east, of retaliation against this, against the
Like,
state of Israel.
what are they gonna do? Are they gonna kill people? Like they've been killing people there for like hundreds of years.
Yeah, but
what are
it's
they gonna
ramping
do
up
to
now. It's-
retaliate?
it-
This
They're gonna
is
kill
the
more
ultimate.
people. That's it.
Yeah.
So
But it's drawing. It's going to draw people from all sides of the battle now because
Yeah.
now the states is committed to protect Israel.
yeah, like nations
they-
have to.
they-
pick
We've been
sides.
sworn to
They just
since the 50s.
Yeah, but now it's like kind of official. We just put that big fucking huge target right on you.
Yeah. But Israel was waiting for this to
Yeah,
be finally
I know,
recognized.
I know,
Uh,
and you know, but the backlash it's created,
Oh, absolutely.
it's crazy. The riots. Have you seen the riots in the streets right now, all over the fucking place, all over the Middle East?
Yeah,
What,
it's
in
everywhere.
Palestine?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no. Did you really expect any different? But
But not only Palestine. There's a few other countries that popped up on the Facebook feeds.
who was that?
I forget. It's in the Middle East,
Okay.
but yeah, all around there.
Well, no,
They're all
Iran
fucking-
is probably not happy
Yeah,
at all with
I think
that.
I think they're on there too.
But
I don't know if Trudeau is happy about that.
Fuck
What
do you
Trudeau.
guys think?
him and his Sunni ways. That's all I'm going to say.
Fuck Trudeau. There's 60 fucking ISIS fucking fighters here in fucking Canada. I've been retired.
120, and I saw in the House of
120?
120, and then the House of Commons was it today or yesterday, where they voted yes, we're going to let them back in, all of them officially.
Except for the Conservatives.
No, the Conservatives are against it entirely.
Yeah.
Like we saw Mr. Scheer when
Oh,
Trudeau
yeah.
called them all Islamophobic.
Yeah.
They're against it entirely. Mr. Scheer said they don't need to be reintegrated. They don't need therapy. They don't
No.
need to be cuddled. They
No.
need to be thrown in prison.
Yes,
They're
they
terrorists.
committed crimes.
So some of these dudes who came from Canada, who burnt their passports, swore loyalty to ISIS. There's videos of them online. They know how to make anthrax, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
They can make that
Bombs,
out of
anthrax. They know how to. It blows my mind. We are allowing dangerous people to walk amongst us who do not respect our women, our children, our values, our old stock, our way of life, freedom of speech. This is.
It's insane.
They
It-
don't
it is
respect beer,
insane.
They don't respect bacon. They respect anything. And
Bacon.
What was that he called ISIS? Islamic travelers.
yeah,
Islamic travelers is what he
Passengers.
called them. No, they are terrorists.
Yes, exactly. They're not fucking traveling nowhere.
Well, I
They're
guarantee
running
you.
back again because their whole shit's falling apart over there.
Yeah,
Well,
they've lost a lot of areas.
Or they're coming to fucking wage attacks from within.
Well, ISIS has moved into Afghanistan, Pakistan. They're starting their own little branches there, and we're seeing rumors and stories of a coup that has been formed in Pakistan. And one of the generals who was deployed to take care of the riot of about 20,000 people said, "I will not shoot them. They are my people.
They're my brothers.
They are my brothers. I will not shoot them." So half the army of Pakistan is siding with terrorists.
Yeah,
We're talking about a
that's-
country that has nuclear capabilities.
That's the scary
If that
part
does
right
not
there.
scare you, but there's people over here that are more concerned with white supremacy. I'm still searching for it, but
Gaza's just ripping on fire.
yeah, we're seeing reports here and now of riots all
riots.
across Gaza. I
All
don't
the-
know.
all-
We're
all
we're,
the
we're in
Gaza
for some
government.
scary times. We really are, and if we don't stop this now in Canada, it's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah, well, Canada's the last
Simply
completely
put.
controlled globalist country. And
Can you explain to everybody what you mean by that?
because the liberals are in every fucking goddamn seat of power and position of power, they got all their cronies in all their places. Like this has been so deeply planned. Everybody's been planted there, and they're controlled by Soros and Clinton, who is the mouthpiece for the New World Order.
Yeah, and they're trying hard on to leech onto that life
And here's
since
their
they've been under
last strong
attack.
foothold because they control everything. Every law they try to pass,
Oh,
every motion they try to pass, they have the votes.
Well, do you remember, was it like a week or two ago, where Alex Jones claims to have released emails saying that Clinton assisted Trudeau to win the Canadian election
that's crazy.
I've been
last
saying
term?
that for a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I firmly believe
collusion
that from last
with
year.
a foreign government.
Yes, 100%.
Again, treason.
Treason. One more time. It just keeps going on and on and on.
Actually, going to quickly over to the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still pushing through. Yes, I've been off Facebook for a couple of days, but I did make a post saying I needed a couple days to go through the emails, get back to people's phone calls. I'm still going. There's just that many. It's definitely taken its time. Like I said, you only need 500 people for a class action lawsuit, and I've tripled that number, and the number of people interested has far surpassed that. Crazy. But just shows how many people are concerned and want to be on board. They're seeing Canada go in the wrong direction. But I'm feeling a bit optimistic about it. Now, some of you actually have been making a very interesting point, that Justin Trudeau cannot be charged directly. No sitting prime minister can be charged directly. In a sense, that is true. However,
Indirectly.
there's a loophole in every law. Now, of course, we can't announce that publicly just yet, but we do have a plan to do so. Now, I did also say it was Trudeau and his government, because his government is not immune of the law.
No.
Every
No.
citizen in this country can press charges against another citizen, regardless of their status. Anybody can. That's your right. Take out the pillars that support Trudeau, and you get to the head of the snake.
If he can't function without his government, we've won.
Charge them all with treason. Every single one. Even all the way down to the people who are in charge of border security, who are not telling them to do their jobs. What was it? 6,000, Trudeau ordered the RCMP to destroy, was it 6,000 emails about the refugees who have crossed the border who have ties to
And you know what?
terrorism.
Can I just interrupt you 1 second? 1 second?
Yeah.
Can I just say, it doesn't have to be fighting over one lawsuit.
Yeah, I don't.
You-
I'm glad you say
like
that.
Steve just opened up a whole other avenue here.
Yeah.
Members of Congress, people in your districts,
Yeah.
form your own committee. Go after it. Every patriot in every province should do that, and at least talk to each other.
Yeah.
See, listen, I got this guy on my radar. Anybody else going after him? No. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You know,
Yeah.
a little bit of
Work with us.
of helping each other. We can get this from all angles.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be about one person or one lawsuit or one firm or one team or one group.
Well, I did a roll call on the class action lawsuit by Canadians page on Facebook. I did a roll call of everybody who was interested in forming part of the teams, and I've got about 200 responses on there. So, and they're all across the country. So that's about five teams everywhere to help us accomplish this better. They are still waiting for their messages, but we're only a handful of people because we are seeing. Oddly enough, I'm seeing people claiming to be patriots acting a lot like Antifa.
You know what? The public that page is not for bashing. It's not for calling people out. It's for people that are interested in this lawsuit. Like,
Yeah.
keep your comments to yourself. PM somebody. You know, don't do
Yeah,
that.
you got an
shit.
issue,
Don't do that in public.
Contact
Like,
me or
come
one of the
on.
Yeah,
admins.
if you have doubt, like just
It's
ask.
perfectly understandable to have doubt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know
They
what? This is
don't
on
have
you
any
to
doubts.
everybody here. Like, this has not been done in Canada.
No,
We're gonna make mistakes along the way. But we need guidance. We don't need people to put us down. Say, hey, listen, you maybe this went wrong, but
Consider
try
this,
this.
you know what I
Try
mean?
that.
Yeah.
Everybody can offer something important here. We just gotta.
well,
break through this
to
fucking-
some of these patriots, it's become a like a game, like a reality show. Like, oh, I'm the better cause. I don't care. I really don't. If you're not for working with others and helping the bigger goal, then you're part of the problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're part of the problem.
Like the reason Antifa's so big and they're such a force. Such a force. Okay. Let me repeat. That they're so big and so well organized is because they band together. Different levels of them from different cities, from different parts. Like they just work together and they coordinate.
You never see the feminists like arguing with the LGBTQ whatever community. Like you never see the LGBT.
Well, to be fair, we have gay people on our pages,
of course.
and they do not recognize what the radicals have become.
They used to be called Michael or Michelle or Lucy or Jennifer.
Yeah.
The point is, like,
the point is, it was just them.
Oh.
And we accepted what they were.
The point is, you never see them arguing together. Like, never ever you see like a feminist yelling at a member from the LGBT community. Like, you never see a member from the LGBT community yelling at Black Lives Matter person.
Yeah.
So that's their thing.
No, they stand together for when the day comes to scream.
Absolutely.
And then they go their separate ways. They don't contact each other.
If we do that, if we stop screaming at each other and just find common ground, we can be much more powerful.
Are you kidding me? Of course, a couple thousand
there
people working
are those
together.
out there who seem to be just actually doing this for attention, likes.
Yeah, and you know what? That's okay. Just fucking put your ego aside and fucking contribute.
Honestly, at this point, there are some out there that we've called the uni many times. People joined us, and we stand by them just as equally. But there are those in those little circles who are still causing things. Just cut them out.
You know what? Yeah, exactly. They're not recognized by us. They're not supported by us. We will not do anything for them, and we recommend everybody just to fucking get rid of them.
Yep. But I also stand by what I said in a video a few days ago. If someone is claiming that we have collected money for this lawsuit, which is not true, do yourself and myself and my team's self a favor. Ask for proof that they sent us money. Get them to screenshot it on their phone to show that they sent a wire transfer of $100. You're not going to get any evidence. And that should show the fabrication of a lie. But the lawsuit is still going through. All of you still. We're already suing someone else, so we have to wait. So yeah, the lawsuit's still going through. We have a rally December 16th done by Jesse Woodsman. We will be there. There are other details. Go to his Facebook page, called Wake Up Canada. Northern Maidens are doing their charity. If you want to help out or give to the cause, go to northernmaidens@gmail.com. There's a Northern Guard concert coming up September 3rd, 2018. We're asking everybody out there who wants to volunteer and help to do so. You play guitar, you're in a band, you can help cook food, give food. We're looking to do a big concert for our veterans.
Yes,
show your veterans to give the respect they deserve and raise money for them.
Showcase your talent, offer your vending services.
Yeah, if you would like to perform, maybe PM Eric or myself or Steven.
Yeah.
Just in the right time, though, when we have more information.
Or you know what? Anybody in the Northern Guard, they'll point you to the right direction. They'll say, hey, listen, get a hold of this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Yep.
Anywhere in Canada.
We are expanding.
Call us, get a hold of us. We'll try and see if we can make this happen because we want everybody to participate. It's for the vets.
Okay, so everybody, thank you for everybody who tuned in to our first launch of Proud Man Canada, and we will be in touch. Thank you all so much.
Hey, perfect. Oh, wait, we learned from last time.